Sometimes the best places are the hardest to find.
So we're actually right downtown in Portsmouth, but if you're not looking for us, you probably aren't going to find us.
In fact, a lot of the people who make their way here are on a mission.
They've heard about the beer, they've heard about the food, they've heard about the service, and it turns out that a lot of people are a little reticent to tell their friends about it because they want it to be their little secret.
Well, sorry to say, the secret is out about Earth Eagle Brewings. Marked by a small sandwich board on High Street in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Earth Eagle Brewings is a down-to-earth spot where the chew and the brew are the highest priorities.
I think the food here is just as popular, maybe sometimes more popular than the beer is, actually.
What began as a small brewery started by Butch Heilshorn has turned into a full-fledged restaurant serving all the foods you like to nosh on while sipping every rotating selection of suds made out back.
Welcome to the brew house, probably one of the smallest ones in the state, certainly one of the smallest ones in New England. It's a 5-barrel system, which basically means we brew 150 gallons at a time. So if you come in on any given day, you're going to see up to 11 or 12 beers.
This casual spot makes you feel like you've stepped into a throwback cabin with its tin roof, tasteful taxidermy, and down-home charm.
It's kind of like an explosion between a flea market and, some brewer dude's garage. We're kind of all over the place, and a lot of our customers have helped us with the decor. We've got a big bear up there on the wall that someone donated. We got a couple of paintings and some funky accents, and I think people appreciate that. They feel a little more at home in this kind of an atmosphere, apparently.
So Phantom bellied up to the bar and grabbed himself a pint in search of the perfect meal. After you've ordered a beverage, the most logical choice is to get your belly primed with some small bites. And at Earth Eagle, they keep it simple with offerings like this plate of house-pickled veggies or pint glasses filled with your favorite nostalgic snacks like goldfish.
You know, sometimes you just don't want to go all in. You want a little salt and a little something with your beer. So we'll serve you up a pint of just some munchies like that.
From there, you can move on to apps like comforting crocks of house-made chili topped with plenty of cheese.
The chili has been a mainstay of ours from the beginning. It's definitely a very popular thing. And again, just hearty, down-home food, you know.
And their artful boards of charcuterie are perfect to nosh on, according to Butch.
I think that's my favorite. We've got some great sources for some wonderful aged meats and some just incredible cheeses from all over New England. We've got some great fruit that comes on that plate, some great pita bread, and the little gherkin pickles. You've got small portions of some just incredibly tasty stuff, and stuff that really just goes fantastic with a nice cold beer.
But nothing goes with a pint quite like a pretzel, and the folks at Earth Eagle get theirs from right up the street from the world-renowned When Pigs Fly Bakery.
It's a great warmed-up giant pretzel. We've got a house-made cheese dip and a full-grain mustard dip that you can get with it as well.
The sandwich section of the menu is where Earth Eagle really flies. There's the eponymous Earth Eagle, a big sandwich stuffed with smoked turkey, bacon, tomato, cheddar, and a flavorful cranberry orange jam. Or the roast beast, piled high with plenty of meat, boursin, and horseradish.
So the roast beef is another really popular sandwich built around some really high-end roast beef. We've got this really cool horseradish and boursin cheese spread that goes on it. Arugula on a honey milk roll. Just super satisfying sandwich. Again, super beer friendly.
But the sandwich to order is the What the Duck, a layering of duck pastrami, Gruyere, and sauerkraut.
So the What the Duck sandwich is definitely the king of our sandwiches, our paninis here. It's just a really wonderful combination of that dairy from the cheese, the sour from the sauerkraut, and then this wonderful peppered duck pastrami that is making me drool right now.
For something more substantial, get a hold of one of Earth Eagle's rice bowls. There's the curry chicken bowl, tossed in a Thai-style curry peanut sauce and served with grilled bread. Or for a taste from south of the border, get a burrito bowl loaded up with a black bean and corn salsa, tortilla chips, avocado, and cheese in a honey chipotle crema. But the bowl of all bowls has to be the jambalaya.
The jambalaya is a great one. You've got some chicken in that, andouille sausage, some veggies, a spicy Louisiana-style sauce, of course, and that's over brown rice with a little pita. Yummy.
And for something sweet to cap off your meal, the sweet pretzel bites are a must-have.
So it's the aforementioned giant pretzel with some cinnamon and some house-made bourbon caramel sauce, which is to die for. It's every bit as good as it sounds.
A pint of goldfish, a giant pretzel, the What the Duck sandwich, jambalaya, and sweet pretzel bites make for the perfect meal at Earth Eagle Brewings.